Yes, yes. Welcome back to the Bad Guys podcast. I am your host, King Walker, and we are back. I'm not gonna lie, that title is right. We're under construction, so if you're used to watching the show, and it looks different, it's going to keep looking different for the next couple, maybe months or so. I'm not even gonna bullshit you guys. But welcome back to the Bad Guys podcast. Like I said, I'm your host, King Walker, and I've been gone for a couple of days. Like I said, like the title says, under construction. I'm working on some things around here. Working on the look. I'm not on my phone anymore, and we're getting this grooving. So got topics, of course. I got Kevin Spacey's homeless. So he says. He goes on Pierce Morgan, puts a little fake cry out. I'll play that. Do I want to do Patrick Beverly? Patrick Beverly got kicked off Barstool. I don't know how deep I want to get into that. This nigga's beating up minors. I don't know if I want to do that. Um, what else is going on here? Usher, Usher suing. I won't. I'll say super producer Brian Michael-Cox suing, and he loaned this nigga money. This nigga paid him half of it. This nigga, this nigga, this nigga Usher let this nigga borrow 1.7 million. This nigga paid half of it back. Now Usher suing him for 4 million. I like Usher's math. I like Usher's math. These niggas is out of control. We'll get to that later though. Did y'all see they getting the buses up out of there. They trying to get the whole damn family up through. They trying to get the whole dang on family up through there. The Lakers are firing the Bus brothers under their new ownership. Yeah, because I think the guy from the Dodgers bought him. I wish we could ask our dad what he could think about all this. You shouldn't have sold. You shouldn't have sold last year to old boy. You gotta deal with what you gotta deal with. You gotta deal with what you gotta deal with now. Yeah, they got up out of here. Got Jeannie up out. Jeannie, well, Jeannie's still here. She got a couple more. She got a couple more years, and Jeannie up out of here too. Wolf, we feel extremely honored to have been part of the organization over the last 20 seasons. We wish things had been different in terms of how our tenure with the team ended. I mean, you got paid billions. You got paid billions for the team. You put the team in a good place. The Lakers are the Lakers because of y'all. So don't feel too bad. But new money had to get y'all up out of here. That's all that is. It's business, it's not personal. Can get you up out of here. Anyway, all right, man. Kevin Spacey, and I ain't gonna lie. Before the allegations, I like Kevin. As far as I give him the Bill Cosby treatment, and you might say that's Kevin Spacey. Yeah. Kevin Spacey was one of the top dogs. I'm a movie guy, so Kevin Spacey's that dude. As far as the sexual assault charges, now we can't have that now. But he went on Pierce Morgan talking crazy, crying. I think he's fake crying. I mean, he's an actor. Let me pull this up for y'all, man. This nigga fake crying.
Where I have been living in Baltimore is being foreclosed on. My house is being sold at auction.
It's been over a year since Kevin Spacey's tearful confession on Pierce Morgan Uncensored.
I'm not quite sure where I'm going to live now.
Why is it being foreclosed?
Because I can't pay the bills that I owe.
There's a lot for me to process.
Now, the two-time Oscar winner is sharing an update with The Telegraph, admitting he's homeless. I'm living in hotels. I'm living in Airbnbs. I literally have no home. The costs over these last 7 years have been astronomical. I've had very little coming in and everything going out.
How much money do you have?
None.
You're actually in debt.
Yes.
Do you mind me asking how much you owe?
It's considerable.
Millions?
Many millions, yes.
Kevin Spacey should come on back. I think he's saying he's trying to get back into the game. Now, this is the Pierce Morgan interview.
Where do you live now?
Well, it's funny you asked that question because this week, where I have been living in Baltimore, is being foreclosed on. My house is being sold at auction.
Really?
So I have to go back to Baltimore and put all my things in storage.
Really?
So the answer to that question is I'm not quite sure where I'm going to live now, but I've been in Baltimore for since we started shooting House of Cards there.
So how long is that?
I moved there in 2012.
So this has been your home for 12 years?
Well, not this particular place, but this place has been my home and Evan and Lucy's home since 2016.
Why is it being foreclosed?
Because I can't pay the bills that I owe.
Are you facing bankruptcy?
Been a couple of times when I thought I was going to file, but we've managed to sort of dodge it, at least as of today.
How much money do you have?
None.
Really?
Well, I mean, you have some sense of legal bills.
Yeah.
I still owe a lot of legal bills that
You're
I have not been able to
you're
pay.
actually in debt.
Yes.
Do you mind me asking how much you owe?
It's considerable.
Millions?
Many millions, yes. The house itself is many millions.
What are you going to do?
Get back on the horse. Get back on the horse.
Now, I think this is the wrong time to try to get back on the horse with the Epstein files flying around. You ain't getting back on the for one, that's a horrible term to use right now. But you ain't getting back on no damn horse, man. That little horse you trying to get on, I mean, it sound good. You wanted the nice ones. You wanted the, but getting back on a damn horse, bro. I don't see it. But not with these Epstein files running around and all that good stuff. No. Kevin Spacey says he's homeless and living out of hotels. Claims Hollywood exile would be over if Scorsese or Tarantino call tomorrow. I mean, he name dropping and shit. No, we ain't doing that, bro. He's out of control. He gotta go sit it down. And I ain't gonna lie, I like a few Kevin Spacey movies, but nah. Epstein Files, Kevin Spacey, Abercrombie and Fitch, Diddy. Nah, man. Nah. So my man Usher, man. My man Usher out here trying to get these coins. These niggas out here borrowing money and not paying it back. Usher is suing producer Brian Michael-Cox and associates for allegedly misusing $700,000 of the $1.7 million loan he gave them for a Buckhead restaurant, and is seeking $4.9 million in damages. And like I said earlier, I like Usher's math. Usher's math is working for me. And I ain't gonna, I found the video. Take my time on this. I found this video, a young lady. Almost, yeah, I'll say young lady. She look young. And she broke it down. I forgot what she was calling. I'm not a lawyer, but
Usher just filed a lawsuit against one of his longtime producers, Brian Michael-Cox, as well as an attorney named Alcide Honoré and two other men because Usher says he loaned them $1.7 million to buy a building to open a restaurant. But now, months later, Usher says the restaurant hasn't opened, the building hasn't been purchased, and when he asked for his money back, they could only come up with some of it. And now I'm not a lawyer, but I read the 18-page complaint. So let me give you the highlights of this lawsuit that has made me very sad. According to Usher, this all started back in November or December of 2024 when Brian Michael-Cox, a man named Keith Thomas, and a man named Charles Hughes all came to him asking him to invest in a restaurant/lounge that they were planning to open called Homage ATL. It was going to be located at 3102 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, and they were going to purchase the building for $6.35 million. Now, according to the lawsuit, Usher declined the offer to be an investor in the business, but he did agree to loan them the $1.7 million specifically to go towards purchasing the building. However, the documents say before Usher could sign the loan agreement saying that, yes, I'm giving y'all this money for this building, Keith Thomas, one of the three men, urgently called saying that the group needed the money ASAP to buy the building. So Usher says he wires the money that day to the trust account of the group's attorney, Alcide Honoré. But now here's the thing. Usher says, although he sent the money, the two sides had yet to come to an agreement on the terms. And so, as days and months passed and the two sides still can't come to an agreement, but there's also no purchase of the building, Usher says he eventually asked for his money back. The lawsuit says Usher was paid back $1 million, but the remaining $700,000 has never been paid. And when he and his team asked attorney Honoré about this money, the attorney said getting the money back was, quote, not that easy because it had been spent on other purposes. More time passes, and the lawsuit says Usher and his team sent multiple requests for an accounting of where the money had gone, but to this day, they say they've never received it. And so now, Usher's suing. There are 7 counts or legal reasons that Usher is suing, and 4 of the 7 are specifically against attorney Honoré, mainly because they're arguing that as a lawyer and as the receiver of the funds, specifically into that trust, Honoré had a duty and a professional responsibility to ensure that the funds were used the way Usher intended. And since they're saying that didn't happen, that's the basis for their claims against him. Now, the remaining 3 counts are against the other men, Brian Michael-Cox, Keith Thomas, and Charles Hughes. And those counts are for breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and money had and received, which seems to go to the men allegedly benefiting from money that wasn't meant for them to keep. So that's the lawsuit recap. Usher is suing for $4.9 million in damages, and he's requesting a jury trial. I am so sad about this because we're talking Let It Burn, You Got It Bad, Confessions Part 2. That's the kind of music we got from Usher and Brian Michael-Cox collaborating. So I'm gonna need y'all to fix it. Okay.
Usher ain't making no. But shout out to I'm not a lawyer, but that was a good, nice little breakdown. But yeah, they ain't making no more music. Hey, Usher mean business. Usher mean business. 4.9 million off of the 1.7 million I let you borrow. No, Usher mean business. Usher try to clean up. What you talking about? And Usher try to make you broke at the same time. Try to make you go broke and trying to clean up at the same time. And I ain't mad at you. Because what they say, you give a nigga an inch, you try to take a mile. Now I gotta take a motherfucking yard out your motherfucking ass or whatever. I don't know how that shit go. Anyway. Yeah, I think we done with that. I agree. Like I said, I agree with us. I agree with us. Yeah. If I was you, Usher, I'd say 8 million. The fuck? You should have been gave me my money. Misusing my money. But yeah, like I said, guys, let me get on up out of here. Still under construction. Still working on some things. Next episode would always be better. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe. All do what you do. Do your thing. I will be back tomorrow. I promise, because I'm still working on it. And the only way is to get better is the more I'm on this thing. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bad guys out.